Alright guys, just getting ready for the production, but it looks like we should be getting ready any moment now. Again, thank you so much for your patience as we get into the round of 16, same versus the click effect. If you guys are just joining us, thank you so much for tuning in. The click effect did just take out the side of Northern Gaming Blue in a honestly almost one-sided affair. It was about 3.5, 4 minutes left on the stopwatch for the side of click effect to win the match. So even if they didn't win the match when they did, they had plenty of time on the clock to do so. So Northern Gaming Blue either looking a little weak compared to what they normally do, or the click effect coming out very strong out of the gates against a team that they probably should have lost to on paper. And here they are in the round of 16 taking on Same. And looks like we will be getting underway in just a moment, guys. Players are readying up right now. We are seeing some R's in the lobby. We just need a few more R's, and then we can get right into the action and get right into starting. But again, thank you so much for tuning in. If you guys were not here for earlier updates, it appears that this is going to be the English cast for the finals. So ESL Overwatch does not seem to be casting this, and of course they do have the Atlantic Showdown that they have to worry about tomorrow, Monday. If you guys are looking for more Overwatch action to watch, of course, the EU qualifiers for the Atlantic Showdown number 3 is going to be happening. That's going to be exciting as that starts, I believe, 11 a.m. Eastern Time or 10 a.m. Eastern Time. It's early in the morning for US, and it's later in the evening for... And it looks like, yep, we are going to get underway. We are going to get going, guys. So there we go. Let me get this updated. We aren't going to be watching Northern Gaming Blue. They are unfortunately out of the tournament. So all of you fans of Northern Gaming Blue, well, unfortunately, we said goodbye to them. But the upset story, well, it continues. The click effect takes on the side of Same. And if they can win here, guys, they not only would have upset Northern Gaming Blue, but of course they would have also taken out Same and made it to the round of 8 into the best of 3s. Here we are into Hollywood, home of Goldshire Productions. Or studios, as speaking of productions and studio and such, I, do that thing where it makes the stream look good. So you guys enjoy the games. The numbers and the letters on the screen are correct. And then we have Overwatch action in front of us. One of my favorite maps personally, Goldshire Studios, aka Hollywood. Also another really cool tidbit on this map that I didn't know about until recently, actually. It was a few weeks ago I found out about this one. But pretty cool map. We'll be getting into the introductions, though. For the side of Same, we have Wakes, going to be picking up his Reinhardt. Quaid going to be picking up a Soldier. We have Synderen going to be picking up a Pharah over for Comp. We have a Reaper. Fari going to be picking up a Roadhog, and that leaves Astral, the team captain, to be taking up the Mercy player, or Mercy play himself. Over here for the offense, we have Surf going to be picking up a Soldier. No surprise there. Zoti going to be picking up his Reinhardt. Maxor is going to be on the Lucio, Raiden on a Pharah, Eeks going to be on his Roadhog, and that leaves Click over here on the Mercy. And we are underway, guys. Timer has begun. Time at the top of your screen is going to be your friend, as of course it is going to be the first offense, and they just went to set a good pace here. We are going to be moving forward with Surth. He was critical to the previous game of upsetting Northern Gaming Blue, playing very well himself. Of course, Eeks too. I gotta say, Eeks, maybe we should just start with him. His hooks! His hooks! Picking out Synderen, that's the first one, and that's going to be a very big pick. No more Pharah over the top, no more threat of rockets raining on top of your skull, as there is going to be a knockdown or a shatter. That wasn't an earth shatter, it just looks like it was a charge into charge, as well as Eeks taking out Fari with the hook. Now I'm going to be looking to take out more with that right click. Going to be damaging up that barrier. Just going to go for a hook, does end up missing, but so far the kill feed has been nothing but red, as the side of the click effect is looking like a very strong, clean and efficient team right now, as Comp is going to end up going down. There is the resurrection, though. Good play coming out from the side of Astral, as there's going to be a resurrection, bringing up his team, giving them a chance to fight, and then he dies. Then Wake dies. The whole hog from Eeks is doing so much damage. He's channeling around, but he gets hooked. Good play coming out there from Fari. Can they capitalize off the back of it? But it doesn't really seem like it. As of course, as you guys can see in the top left of your screen, there is not a lot of heroes left for the side of the defense to draw on to actually take this point or defend this point. So it looks like the side of click effect will be taking it in pretty lightning fast time. 1 minute and 20 seconds is what it took them to take the first point. And they're going to be moving on into the streets phase over Whiskey Jack Saloon, General Goods. Of course, just good old Hollywood. Fair is going to be entering that air duel, as it's basically just a little bit of spam. Teams feeling each other out. Going to be getting the setups on the map, trying to do what they need to do to get the best shots, best positions, etc. specifically for the Pharahs that'll be getting into the high ground on the into the skies and controlling it. For the soldiers, it will be taking out that Pharah, getting into a position in which it is easy to do that. But there's going to be sights coming out. That's going to be critical that it gets something done here. As the charge going to come out as well, but it looks like the sights. No, the hook from Eeks again, right in the right place at the right time, takes out the the Reinhardt. Now Ferrari going to be able to take out Zug in the background, but Eeks gets himself another kill. Resurrection from Mercy does end up going out as Astro ends up falling. But so far, again, the offense coming out of the side of Click Effect is looking terrifying to play against. The Surth gets himself a double kill. Eeks still alive, doing a lot of damage, and it's basically just Quaid and a few other members of the defense left to hold it out, and Eeks with a hook and a shot and a kill is going to clean up that player. Click with the Resurrection, could use it for tempo res. Eeks going to hunt down the other Roadhog. Some Roadhog versus Roadhog violence as there's going to be a hook. As Moon says, never hook first. Looks like Fari will survive on a sliver of HP and continue to fight it out. Resurrection is going to be available to tempo res Eeks, and that's going to be what they end up doing. Defense trying to set up here for the side of Same, as they are not getting any ground right now. They have not been able to do what they need to do. Earthshatter coming out though, going to get absorbed as Wakes doesn't get much done with that. There's a Rocket Barrage coming out from Synderen. Does end up falling to Surth, as again this tactical sight's doing a lot. Gets himself a double kill, helping Raiden get a third, and now going to be looking on to the Lucio. Raiden gets himself a double, and that's a double, and that's going to be basically all of the defense out of fighting order. And it looks like the Roadhog is going to try to fight it out, but he might get hooked, and he does. Eeks, what am I saying? Might. This guy's hook accuracy has got to be somewhere up in the 70s. And again, guys, this is a competitive match. He is landing these hooks this consistently. This is the kind of Roadhog you do not want to play against in your pug matches, as it feels like you're never where you want to be standing, as you're being pulled away from your team. Let's take a look at the ultimates, as we really haven't had much downtime in this game. We are going to have a whole hog available for Fari. They're going to need that Astral with his Resurrection, and hasn't done enough for them yet. But the Click Effect going to have a few themselves as the charge onto Zug. He's taking a lot of damage, but the Earthshatter going to be missing, it looks like it. And there's going to be a continued old hog coming out from the side of Fari. As he gets super low, he's going to end up taking a breather, healing up, and surviving for now. Wakes at super low HP, does have his own Earthshatter available, and it looks like a hook going to come out from Eeks that lands onto Quaid, but a counter hook comes out and prevents Eeks from being able to capitalize. And that Earthshatter, though, great Flick Shield coming out from the side of Zug as he's going to be able to prevent any effect from that. And it looks like Resurrection is available. Synderen is going to fight it up against Zug, trying to clean him up in the background. Click does still have his Resurrection available, as there is going to be Fari taking out Zug. So far, no more yet, as we do have more air-on-air duel between the Pharahs and Raiden. It's going to end up going down to Synderen, and finally, the side of Same able to get some breathing room here, as the last part of the map they are able to stabilize for a bit here and actually win a fight. Now the question is, can they win the next few fights or the next fight? It depends on how many there are left in the game, and that, of course, is up to mainly the offense, as the defense has to deal with as many fights as the offense is willing to throw at them. Fire Strike going to end up hitting through 3 heroes. Fortunately, Synderen ends up walking into it. That Earthshatter. Let's see how much it ended up doing. Looks like it hit on 3. Rocket Barrage just come out from Raiden, getting quite a few kills again. It looks like actually a team kill from the side of Click Effect, as they're going to be able to push in here pretty much unabated. The first person that's going to be spawning is Wakes and Astral, and you never want to see your Reinhardt and Mercy going to be the first ones dead. Payload going to be making it super close. We'll see if it ends up making it before they're able to stall it out. There's a whole hog, and it looks like they will, guys. 5-16 is going to be the time to beat. Oh man, the Click Effect, what a team. I gotta say, I hadn't seen this team before. For those of you who are just tuning in, for those of you who've watched me before, I have not watched this team before. I haven't seen them. I don't know too much about them, like, personally, you know, what teams they played. Yeah, 5-17. It happens, mate. It happens. 5-17 is the time to beat, guys. So let's see what ends up happening here for the side of Same on their offense. Oh, Click Effect. Again, if you guys know anything about these players outside of I have learned that they are closed beta players that they have played against what was known. So IDDQD, the team, not the player, which is now basically known as Envious, for lack of a better, well, not for lack of a better, basically in the sense that they are, they have split apart a fair bit. I believe ID was at one point on that team as well, but they've split apart a little bit. But Envious now, most of those members from IDDQD, this team playing against them in closed beta, going to be giving them a lot of experience and what they've been probably drawing on to be winning these matches or playing so well, winning their offense in good time. as well as having a strong defense against the side of Northern Gaming Blue. They just need to have another strong defense here to get themselves into the round of 8, guys. They are so close. I believe this would be their first round of 8 appearance. As we will be getting underway into the match any moment now as I get lined up the stopwatch, guys. And the round of 16 for the ESL Overwatch Cup number 7 continues between Same and the Click Effect. And here we go. It looks like everything should be good to go. We're going to be following out on the offense here as they continue to move forward. Or start to move forward. As the gates have just opened. 10 seconds used up, but that's okay. It takes 10 seconds to run over. As you guys can see, about 5 minutes going to be left on the clock. About now 5 minutes to complete the map. The offense has to get moving in here and get going in quickly, as so far the kill feed going to be going in favor of them as 2 kills going out to the side of Same. Wake's going to be getting 1 and so does Fari. But Raiden does take out Wakes, and that's a good answer considering who's already gone down for the side of the defense. Quaid going to be able to take out Eeks, and Raiden again getting himself another kill. So far Raiden the only one getting answers as he's gotten himself a total of 2 now, looking to go on to Syndrin. As if he can get these rockets, it would be huge. Does land a direct onto Astro, lands a second. And that's going to be not in. Actually, ends up going down to Syndrin in the end. Quaid going to end up going down as well as Wake's getting a kill. Now Fari taking out Zugti, and that's basically all of the defense cleaned up. Click, Eeks, nowhere near. And the side of Same, able to get a good offense going off the gates. They did basically, I wouldn't say it started off very well for them, as of course this Syndrin did get himself a pair of 2 kills to start off the match, but at the same time, there was some decent answer coming out of Click Effect, and it looked like they could have been able to stall. Syndrin going to be able to take a direct, but he lands zone. Surth going to help clean up that kill, is working together with his Pharah. That's what you need to do to be able to maintain sky control. Quaid going to be taking quite a bit of damage here from Surth as he tags up those shots on his escape. And the offense continues to move forward here. Going to be moving into the streets phase. This is the true trial and error here for the offense, in my opinion, as if there are so many high grounds if the defense is already set up for them to be able to use. 2 to be precise that are very effective, but of course there's also the second degree of verticality below where they're standing right now on Surth's screen. That catwalk below Fari going to be taking a lot of damage from those ticks. Because of course when you hear those dinks, that means it's a headshot, not a normal body shot, which means it's going to be doing double damage. There's going to be the tactical visor coming out, doing a lot there. That's actually a huge sights. He gets on a lot of heroes. So going to be able to take out Syndrin? No, barely ends up surviving, but there's Quaid going to be using his own sights here. He needs to be able to take out Surth. Surth going to be using that biotic field, and it looks like that is going to be a kill feed going in the favor of the offense so far. As Resurrection does come out from the defense to bring up offense to bring up remaining members. As Astral does use his. Now Click going to be using his as well. So both teams have used both of the Resurrections. Quaid going to be running forward. This health pack does end up getting it as he's just trying to run away right now from this Reinhardt who's chasing him. And he's going to be able to turn around and take out Zugti. Now it's up to the Pharah. Pharah taking a lot of damage here from the soldier. 1 ding, 2 ding. Looks like he is actually going to take a fair bit of damage himself. Surth coming in the back and be able to take out Quaid, making it a little bit easier for the defense to continue to hold here. And clock 2 minutes and 34 seconds remaining, guys. Same is on a expiration date here, and we don't want to see that, as of course more Overwatch, more action. We'd like to see them take it to the very end and somehow pull off the literal last second tie. Well, we'll see if that actually ends up happening, because there's going to be more shots coming out from Surth, more damage being done. Taking a look at ultimates, there really isn't that much. This is a situation where both teams are low on ultimates. Initiation going out. This charge comes out from Zugti and from the side of Wakes. Not so much yet, as Surth is going to activate the first ultimate of the fight using that tactical visor. Isn't going to get that much done as Syndrin ends up cleaning him up, as the barrier did prevent pretty much all of that damage. Reinhardt, good positioning and good use of that to help save his team. Eek's going to be able to take out Fari. That's a big kill. Now more action over the top as both Pharahs are going to be dueling it out. Can Syndrin get the rockets onto the Mercy? That's going to be the critical target. We're going to stay on him for a second to see if that happens, but no, doesn't end up happening yet. And it looks like Syndrin's going to be dueling it up against here on the Roadhog. Doing a lot of damage, dropping him down to 1 shot. Just needs to get 1 more rocket, and it looks like he is going to end up having to back off, as the Pharah did damage him himself, and the payload looks like to have made it a little bit farther, but not too much, as the defense is stalling up well. 1 minute 24 seconds remains on the clock, and that's a great Earthshatter hitting on 2 as the Pharah goes flying through the air. Stun going to be trying to get back up into the air, but Surth ends up taking him down, and also as well as Fari with Eeks, and that's 2 kills. And the defense not gonna, or the offense not gonna have many members left up to hold. And I say that just goes the Resurrection. As Raiden gets himself a double kill. Syndrin going to be using his own rocket barrage, but ends up going down to Surth. Not in a good position to end up using that, and Eeks going to be channeling the whole hog. Zoning back the rest of the offensive members. Wake's all alone with Fari. They're just kind of caught up here. They're going to get cleaned up. Now Fari is going to be on the escape plan, but I got to be honest, death might be his only escape, and The defense is going to push up offensively and try to get the spawn camp going, or the spawn stagger going, as another sights is already available for Surth. The amount of damage this guy is outputting is absolutely crazy. Quaid, in the meantime, trying to do what he can. He has the sights available. But the offense, in an awkward situation, is they do have 4 ultimates to work with. Let's see how it works for them, as they do have the sound barrier up with the technical sights, trying to hunt down on the Surth, does end up taking him out. Now going to be looking for more as he's taking up the Mercy. That's going to be clicked down. No resurrection available, but Raiden ends up winning the duel, even though the direct helix ends up hitting him, or Shadow coming out from the side of the defense. Cleaning up so many heroes right now, but Comp going to be able to help clean up some T. As I apologize, that was a defense first shatter, as that was T. Usyk. Wake still having his available in his back pocket, and that's going to be critical, as there's only actually 7 seconds left, guys. I say that. I wasn't paying attention to the time to beat, and it looks like Click Effect is going to be the one to take it, and there we go. You can see it tick over. None is going to be the time to beat, so... So we'll see here as it goes down, guys. But unfortunately, same. I gotta say, Click Effect.
Oh, I guess they didn't have enough.
As I gotta say, Click Effect is just looking so good, guys. Again, Surth, Eeks, I really gotta highlight them. Raiden is definitely a strong player. Oh, that's pretty awesome, man. Gotta love it when players have fun. He's like, oh guys, I just want to hang out with you. I just want to hang out. But it stops the payload. I can't be your friend because we're enemies. But yeah, Click Effect looking very good. They'll be moving into the round of 8. We will be saying goodbye to Same again. Same still, they are a strong team. They're a bracket warrior team. They're always making it into the ends of the brackets, top 16, top 8. But unfortunately, they just haven't made it to a finishing position or a breakout performance. And if they could, that would be awesome for them. Of course, hope that for them. We all do. But at the same time, we're here to celebrate the victor. We're here to celebrate the winner. So we'll say our goodbyes to Same. And, oh yeah. I just wanted to get you guys to play the game. Just wanted to get you to play the game. But we'll be going back to the lobby, guys. I'll be getting you the next match again. Round of 8 will be Click Effect moving on. We'll be seeing what else is going on, guys. We'll be figuring it out. Again, if ESL main is ESL_Overwatch will be casting today, then I will have to bounce around based upon where they're going. But if they're not going to be casting, then I will have my lot choices when it comes to best of the quarterfinals and on. And so hopefully I'll be bringing you guys, ideally, what should be the highest quality match in the sense of both teams being evenly skilled, both matches going back and forth, etc. But again, guys, thank you so much for your viewership. Thank you so much for watching. As always, this is amazing to have you guys here. This is the ESL Go4 EU Overwatch Cup number 7. Yeah, it's awesome, guys. Exclamation point bracket is your friend. You can find information for this awesome event right there, and as well as exclamation point standings for more Go4 Overwatch Cup information, as well as the standings for the July monthly finals. In addition to that, guys, if you enjoy my casting, if you guys like what you're hearing, then do follow me on Twitter at RaptorZOW. That's the best way to show your support. And as well, if you guys like more Overwatch content, you can check out my YouTube link down below, youtube.com/user/JotoRaptors, Google search, YouTube search Stratwatch. I do an analysis series, and also I upload all my VODs there. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be getting underway any moment now we'll be getting into more action here in a moment as I take a short break, get myself rehydrated, ready to go into the next match. Again, thank you so much for your viewership, and Mr. Bookums, well, I wish there wasn't a delay so you could have made fun of me on the right time, but fail fishes around. We'll be getting into the next round, guys, as the round of 8 is going to be available any moment now. Thank you for your viewership.